Anyone who has attended a football game at Davis Wade knows that cowbells are a major part of the atmosphere. Fans of all ages ring their bells, and this past Saturday, a young MSU fan was pumped about going to his first home game with his first cowbell. Unfortunately, the cowbell was left behind, but as Allie Martin shows us, this is not a story about a lost cowbell, but instead how a social media post has elicited offers of help and encouragement from thousands.
For his inaugural MSU Bulldogs home game, 5-year-old Brooks Glenn brought along his first cowbell.
He wasn't really just crazy about the cowbell sound when he first heard it, but I told him this. I said, as long as you're ringing your cowbell, it doesn't sound nearly as bad. And so every single time that the cowbell started ringing, he picked his little one up and started ringing it. So he kind of figured it out real quick.
Cameron Glenn is an MSU alum. The soccer coach at Corinth High School and his family are longtime supporters of the Bulldogs. As the game ended, Cameron made a beeline to the security office to get a football he had bought for Brooks. After getting the prized possession, Cameron realized something had been left at their seats.
We got the football back and I was checking the bag and I noticed that his cowbell wasn't in there. And so I pretty much just ran back in the stadium whether the security wanted me to or not. And got there and the nice people that were sitting in front of us let us know that someone had come by and grabbed it.
While sitting in post-game traffic, Cameron made a post about the lost cowbell with a photo of Brooks on Mississippi State Lost and Found.
I just made a quick post thinking, you know, just one last desperate attempt to get his cowbell back.
Before he was out of the traffic jam, he was getting Facebook messages from people offering to help, and the response hasn't stopped. The post has been shared more than 10,000 times, and although Brooks's cowbell hasn't been found, his dad says there is much more to this story.
Throughout the Bible, it talks about just having a servant's heart and being able to love each other as love your neighbor as yourself, or maybe to give more than you should be receiving. I think what's just blown me away throughout this whole process is how willing, not just Mississippi State fans, but just fans all over the Southeastern Conference who've somehow got a hold of this story, have reached out and just wanted to give. They wanted to serve. What people have gone out of their way to offer up and try to help my son and do anything that they could to help find the cowbell or replace it or anything like that. It's just been, I mean, we've just been blown away by it.
Cameron and Brooks will be at Davis Wade Stadium this Saturday as the Bulldogs take on the Arizona Wildcats. If you see them in Section 20, give them a shout out, but better yet, hit them with the ring from your cowbell. Telling your story in Corinth, Allie Martin, WCBI News.
Cameron says he is certain Brooks will get a new cowbell, maybe 2, maybe 3. Also, they are now putting their name with Sharpie markers and contact info inside each cowbell from now on. Pretty good idea.